What's happening, everybody? GENOTHADRAGON's back with a special comment call. So recently I was in Chicago I made a trip to Chicago because this one shop, Dark Tower Comics, was having a sale, a special sale. I forgot how to say this. It was basically an F Wizard sale, and Wizard is the company behind Wizard Magazine and Wizard World Conventions, all the good stuff. So the shop is, it was their kind of sale to kind of, I don't know, I guess they've been doing it for 19 years, and it was just kind of rebelled against Wizard because I just one year at the show they set up, and it was just, maybe the show was, I think, was just a piece of work, I'm guessing, and it just was just a terrible show. So they decided to, I guess the owner decided that he could make more money just having a sale at the shop instead. So, and that's what they've been doing. So I think for 9 or 10 years, give or take. And I took a couple pictures inside the shop because it's a pretty cool shop. And I've been there several times before. And so yeah, this is what I came back with. What was it? It was discount on new comics, whatever. And then a lot of older back issues were 50% off. So yeah, they have quite a selection. So yeah, I was gonna jump right into it. So I'm actually gonna start with this first book because I shouldn't have this stupid book. Not that it's stupid. Actually, wait, which one is it? Not this one. Never mind. Wrong one. We'll get to that later. So first up is Detective Comics 102. This is part of the Arkham Knight arc, and I've been trying to catch up with that because I wanted to read that. And I just noticed something there. Yeah, that sucks. But Duel to the Death with Arkham Knight. I do have 3 on the way, or 1003 on the way, and I do have 1004 and 1005. So, and then next up, from Aftershock Comics, here is Shipwreck number 3. And I talked about picking up Shipwreck number 1 and number 2 on mycomicshop.com. They were part of the dollar sale one week, so I just add them to my order. And now these ones that I was like, oh yeah, I remember Shipwreck, and I had to go through my want list because this shop has quite a selection of dollar books. It's huge. There's tons of dollar boxes, and they're nice set up in alphabetical order. But they were 50 cents, so I was like, oh, let me go through and find Shipwreck. So I found number 3, and here is Captain America 11. Finally, what is it? Oh no, it's just reflection. Okay, so here's Captain America 11. Missing this one for a while. I think I was trying to decide which cover I wanted, but ended up just going with this one. I forgot what the variant looked like now. But I don't think I wasn't that thrilled with this cover either, so that was probably part of it. And then finally, Amazing Spider-Man 25, because I was missing this one for some reason, even though I thought I had it. But here it is finally. Let's go snag that. 60 pages of Spider-Mania. Got Electro, I don't know, I forgot what that is. Mysterio, Mary Jane. And then from IDW, Black Crown label, Eve Stranger number 3. It's a pretty cool series. You know, I mean, the first issue was good, and the premise is good. So, and I have issue number 2 on the way, because this shop did not have issue number 2. So, and then also cool about this shop is most of their recent issues, I don't say most, but a good chunk of them are already bagged and boarded. And then when you go up to buy if you have anything that's unbagged, a lot of the recent issues aren't bagged, but he'll just slip it into a bag and board for you, so that's cool. And then here is Action Comics 1013. Yes, I am picking up Action Comics now because of the Event Leviathan art. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I dig Bendis and Kudransky's art. So yeah, so I'm like, all right, let me jump back into, and we're gonna do this whole Action Comics thing, I guess. So why not? Reading the Dragons, reading the Superman book. And then actually I'm gonna flip through because I want to show these books together. So usually when I do comic calls, I just do them as they were kind of checked out and bagged, or checked out, whatever. But sometimes I'll organize them the way I do because I want to catalog them. So I'll put them in order, which makes it easier instead of doing them jumping around from publisher to publisher, title to title. But for this one, I had them organized because I had already cataloged them, but for the haul video, I wanted to mix them back up just so you never know what's coming next. I didn't want to do an alphabetical order or whatnot. So for this one, this next book is actually the same book, Action Comics 1012, the standard cover, and the variant. Now you're probably asking, Gino, why did you buy both of those covers? Because they're fantastic, and if you follow my blog, GENOTHADRAGON.wordpress.com, which you should go check out, every week, every Wednesday, new comic book day, I do my comic book, or what is it? It's comic cover art of the week. So basically it's my weekly picks for my favorite comic book cover art for the new releases for each week. I don't include trades, hardcovers, or later printings. And I go through all the new releases that are available on like mycomicshop.com and Diamond. Anything that's, I guess, mostly through Diamond, I guess. So if I see it, and then I'll put on there, credit all the artists, whatever, best as I can, because some publishers don't include their full art credits. Why? You're letting down all your artists, and you're failing your artists and the comic book community. But that's a story for another time. So anyways, the week that this came out, Action Comics 1012, I was looking at both covers, and I put both of these on there, and I was thinking, whoa, like, I like both of these covers. And I mentioned in there that I may just have to pick up both of those. And I hadn't done it yet. And when I was up at the shop and I saw it was on sale, so I was like, oh, even better incentive to grab both. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab this one, and I'm gonna grab this one. And I did, because they're both cool. So also about my comic cover art posts, what I used to do was I would have basically all the cover arts laid out in different, they were kind of varied. Sometimes I would put them together, but, and I would just talk about I would mention the artist and why I liked the cover. And sometimes it was just because like the characters on there, the coloring, who knows, there was just a lot of different criteria for why I like the cover. Just tons of stuff out there. But it became quite a bit of, it became quite the task kind of doing all that. So then I just switched it to a slideshow. So you just kind of flip through there. But I like the detail on it. It just became such a time commitment to kind of do all that, and then kind of set up a layout. So it'd be one cover and then maybe 3 covers if they had a similar element or something like that. But you can go just go check out my blog, link in the description, and go back through those posts, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. Give you a better idea. I don't want to dwell too much on that. And then jump over to Top Cow. We had Witchblade number 5. This is the current Witchblade series, which is actually about to end in the upcoming, when is that? Might be October. Issue 18 is going to be the last issue. I do have number 1, number 8, and 15 or 14. The 8 and 14 I think I got for like $1. No, wait, 8 I did. And 14 I just picked up at a shop. But just because it was new that week. But I actually want to pick up the first few issues. I have number 2 coming in my next order, my comicshop.com order. And here is Daredevil number 7, because I was missing this one. No Devils, Only God, Part 2. And Murdoch Kingpin. And of course, always working on my old school Avengers run, one of those series that I just am. And here is Avengers Annual number 20, Part 1, The Subterranean Wars. And then, who's it? We got Sandman down there. Why is he involved? I have no idea. Rage, She-Hulk, some dude. Oh wait, that's not Quasar, is it? I don't know. And then Hercules in his bum costume. And then here is Avengers 349. Like I said, the dollar books were half off. They were 50 cents, which is always good. And Justice League 24, which I'd been missing too. So I finally snagged that. This is a variant. I think I was kind of debating which cover to go with, but then I just ended up going with this one. So, yeah. And then here's the book I was meant to start off with. Actually, Detective Comics 1003. I did not need this book at all. The shop, I have 1004 and 1005. The variant for 1003, which is the Mark Brooks variant, along with, I have the Mark Brooks variant for 1004. I already have 1003 on the way. But I was going through my want list and I had it marked off. I think I was correcting it. I was like, oh yeah, I do have this one on the way, so let me check it off. And the shop had 1,000. They did have 1,000, but they had 1,001, 2, and 3, and I needed 1 and 2. So I was like, oh yeah. And I had walked away to go grab some other books. And I was going back, so like, let me just get those now. It was one of them was a variant thing for 1,001. And then 1,002 was a standard cover, which I already showed. So I went back to the Detective Comics stack on the rack, and I flipped through. And I said, before I went over there, I knew which ones I needed. But when I went over there, I completely disregarded that somehow, and ended up grabbing the standard cover for 1,003, the book I did not need, and left behind 1,001, the book I did need. So I was just completely just lost it for a second, lost all grips, and so now I still have to get that book. So yeah, I was actually thinking about what I want to do with this one. I meant to post it on Twitter, like, hey, I just grabbed this book I don't need. Who wants it? I'll mail it to you right now. So 1,003, we'll see. I don't know. Comics, I tell you. And here's shipwreck number 4. So yeah, so I didn't even mention this one, but obviously I picked up the first 2 issues, and I'm picking up the rest. It's a 6-issue mini, so apparently I like them. So you could have been able to deduce that. So yeah, Aftershock Comics, Warren Ellis, Phil Hester, and it was, what is it? It's like this kind of supernatural book, and this dude who survived a shipwreck or some kind of crash, and he's in this weird, I don't know if there's like some desert town or I forgot. Some desert town, but he was like the only survivor, and he's trying to figure out something, and I think some people are looking for him, or it was kind of weird. I have to look back at it, but just go look it up. It was pretty cool. Good read, those first 2 issues. So I'm gonna pick up the other 4. And here is Witchblade number 3. I like this cover. And the first issue was good, and I am a Witchblade fan. I like Sarah Pazzini run. What's Pazzini? I haven't said her last name. I haven't said that name in so long. But yeah, Witchblade, good titles. And I'm curious like why it ended and what they're gonna do with the future, and if it'll come back, because Witchblade is just kind of a title like I think about Top Cow, Witchblade. So tonight I have a Witchblade going on one. But I guess we'll see when I read through the series. And jump back to Marvel. Black Panther 11 was missing this one too. So this shop was actually the sale, and then the books I picked up in my last New Comic Book Day haul video. I picked up a ton of modern, recent issues from the last couple months that I was missing, as I'm kind of still straightening out my want list and just kind of doing like a, like keeping all my new releases and like all the books that I'm reading, like monthlies as well as, or ongoings as well as mini-series. So I just kind of keeping them all in one place in case I miss an issue, and adding stuff like, oh, you know what, I do want to check this out. So I add this title there. So just kind of keeping all that so I can have it all in one place, organized. And then, so been kind of cleaning that up, knocking out a ton of issues that I had missed. So yeah, that's been pretty cool. Avengers 355, just because it's Avengers. But yeah, so my point for saying the other comment was, part of that is it's always cool to come back from a shop with a big haul of minor books that you kind of patch up holes and just kind of keep everything in line there. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 24. I believe I might be completely caught up with, oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah, I am. I have a couple issues coming in the mail. That's right. And then I will have that complete run set up. So, and then this one, Flash 65. I had picked up a run of Flash in my, you can see that in my Have Fun Collectibles sale haul video. And I had to stop because they did not have 65, which is this crossover with Batman. So I was getting ready to order them a long time ago, but I just didn't do it. But this shop had 65, so I snagged it, and I do have the 2 Batman issues on the way, so we finally be able to read that and keep reading the other Flash issues I had. So I didn't want to just keep going through with this crossover in there. So, and then here is Shipwreck number 5. This was the last issue. They did not have issue number 6. but I end up just ordering that one, so that one will be coming up in another haul video from mycomicshop.com. So, and then here is Witchblade number 4. Witchblade. And this one was cool. So, digging through some of their other older back issues, which are, a lot of those are half off, but I went through Captain America. I'll just say it. Captain America, $189. Captain America and a Falcon. It had a $6 tag, but it was half off, so I got it for $3. And I was just kind of flipping through. I was like, oh, you know what? I was looking at conditions and like, why not just grab a random issue of Cap? Got Falcon. I got, I don't know, that's Black Knight. And then Red Skull. It could be Enchantress. Radioactive Man. That, yeah, I guess that would be Enchantress and Executioner. Unless Cap can defeat an army of supervillains, the Falcon fights no more. And then some other dude in blue and green, no idea. But yeah, so it was just pretty cool just to grab an older issue of Captain America and the Falcon like this. So yeah, nice. Why not? And next up we have Avengers 353, Black Knight on the cover there. And I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, it looks like Black Knight. It looks like his costume a little bit. Fear the Reaper, part 2 of 3. And last but not least, Amazing Spider-Man 21, part of Haunted. This is part 5, Hunted part 5. Got the symbiote costume there. So yeah, that was my Dark Tower Comics F Wizard sale. And yeah, it was fun. There's a couple of shops near there, but I was actually short on time because I got a late start that day. So I was like, all right, I had to get out of there. Otherwise, I would have had a ton more books because there were, like I said, 2 other shops there. So yeah, that is that. Like I say, working on some holes and yeah, checking out some other stuff as well. So like I said, those 2 Action Comics covers are just dope. So matter of fact, I'm gonna show them again just because. And so it's quite rare for me to have this much talk of Superman, because if you know anything about me, that I was never a big fan of Superman, even though there are been some good Superman stories. What was that one? Good Son, I think. Not Good Son. Last Son of Krypton. Last Son of Krypton, Up and Away, which was a crossover, Superman and Action Comics. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what order I'll be releasing it. We'll be uploading these in because sometimes I just do things in all kinds of order no matter what. But you may have seen my Action Comics Event Leviathan video talking about that and just Superman and that whole mystery kind of thing going on. Otherwise, you will see it coming up soon. And then it's always funny when I do this, so I'm like, I have to keep a list of my videos because I'll record a bunch of stuff, but I won't upload them in the same order, and I'll just kind of be like, oh, you know, because I usually try not to do just haul. I don't want to do multiple hauls in a row, and then I'll try to figure out like how to space them apart, and then mix in gameplay videos, toy haul videos if I have one. And which I do, I probably will have one coming up in a little bit. But yeah, so just kind of mixing up different videos, haul videos, gameplay, and maybe just some other videos or a vlog, whatever, all that good stuff. So yeah, but yeah, anyways, that's my haul video. F Wizard, because they're just terrible, and I'm surprised they're still going. I honestly don't know. But Wizard Magazine used to be dope back in the day. It was always fun to have. I still have a bunch of my old Wizard magazines, and it was always nice to have something. Actually, never mind. I'll save all that for another video. So that is a whole video itself, and that'd be a fun discussion. So yeah, that will be a Wizard video. And yeah, so that is my haul. Let me know what's going on with you, what you've been searching for. Have you come across any new shops lately? Have you been to any sales? What have you picked up? Let me know what you're reading, old and new, and what are you looking forward to? A lot of good stuff going on in comics right now. Just tons of books, tons of creators telling different stories, fun stories, some not so good, but whatever, it happens. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for watching, engaging, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And yeah, happy hunting, happy collecting, happy reading. This is GENOTHADRAGON saying thanks for watching and peace out.